everyone, welcome to another episode of the Ask Amity Show. Today we'd like to talk to you about the AB Trust for married couples. So what is an AB Trust? An AB Trust is a trust created by married couples to help the potential of minimizing estate taxes and for the surviving spouse when one spouse passes away.
So how does an AB Trust work? The process of an AB Trust is to split the married couple's assets into two separate living trusts, which is also referred to as the A Trust and the B Trust. Couples can split their assets into equal parts and place them into each trust. So the pros and cons of a AB Trust, the pros. An AB Trust can be beneficial for couples who reside in a state without a portability for exemptions such as state estate taxes. A bypass trust provides asset protection. Generally, a surviving spouse's assets are susceptible to creditors and perhaps depletion by children or a significant other. However, an appropriately funded bypass trust protects the assets from creditors and, at least theoretically, protects the assets from being inappropriately used by the surviving spouse. For example, pay the debts of a new spouse or a free spending child. A bypass trust can provide property tax benefits. A distribution to a child from the bypass trust is considered a transfer from the decedent's spouse and not the surviving spouse, thus capturing the decedent's spouse's $1 million non-resident parent-child property tax reassessment exclusion. An additional $1 million in reassessment exclusion can be very beneficial for spouses who own valuable rental or vacation properties.
So what are the cons? Since the second part of the trust becomes irrevocable upon the first spouse's death, it may offer less flexibility for making changes to the estate plan. Second of all, a major disadvantage of a bypass trust is the loss of the second income tax basis step up on the death of the surviving spouse for certain assets in the bypass trust. So when someone dies, the capital basis of the person's assets with certain exemptions is adjusted to the fair market value at the time of the person's death. So this is commonly referred to as the stepped up basis. Another significant drawback to a bypass trust is the cost of creating, funding, and maintaining the trust. So the trustee of the bypass trust must obtain a separate tax ID number, maintain separate books and records, and prepare and file separate returns, tax returns each year. Additionally, the bypass trust complicates the surviving spouse's individual tax returns, which must track the income received from the bypass trust. So these are, the pros and cons of an AB trust. And of course, certainly, there are certain times when this is suitable for certain married couples. And in other situations, it may not be suitable for married couples. We'd be happy to discuss with you the details, what could be suitable for your situation and whether or not you would like to have us prepare an AB trust or do a different type of married couple living trust. We'd be happy to discuss that. Again, feel free to subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you continue to watch our Ask Amity Show as we update and maintain them with new videos on a pretty much weekly basis. So again, thank you for watching. Until next time.